The Amazon rainforest is a huge, fascinating area, covering more than 3 million square miles. It's the most diverse place on Earth, with 3 million different animal species and over 3,000 types of plants. In such a wild and untamed place, it's no surprise that strange and amazing discoveries are constantly being made. However, scientists have made a terrifying new discovery, unlike any other, hidden in the deep interior of the Amazon rainforest. What exactly is this shocking discovery? And what other wonders might be hiding in the vast, uncharted territory of the Amazon rainforest? Join us on this epic journey as we unveil 20 of the most terrifying discoveries hidden in the Amazon rainforest. Number 20, the Payara. Below the surface of the Amazon River basin lies a hidden world full of amazing and sometimes scary water creatures. These creatures range from the ugly but harmless to the notorious, like the Payara. The Payara, also called the saber-toothed tigerfish or the water wolf, is one of the most interesting fish you'll find in these waters. Its mystique comes partly from the limited research done on it, but it's the Payara's appearance that stands out. The first thing you notice about the Payara is its teeth. It has sharp, spiky daggers lining its gums, along with 2 long fangs sticking out from its lower jaw, measuring 4 to 6 inches in length. These fangs are so large that paras are born with special holes in their upper jaws to fit them. When it comes to eating, the Payara is fearless. It's known to feast on piranhas as part of its regular diet. These fish thrive in clear, fast-flowing waters filled with strong currents, often found in turbulent rivers and at the base of waterfalls. What makes them great hunters is their tactics. Paras are skilled at darting into schools of fish, creating chaos, and using their fangs as versatile tools. These teeth work like spears, capable of stabbing, grabbing, and holding their prey. Some victims are swallowed whole, while others are torn apart by the Payara's dagger-like teeth. Number 19, alien encounters. Over the years, there have been many reports of people seeing unidentified flying objects, UFOs, and having encounters with alien beings in the Amazon rainforest. These stories have become part of the region's rich folklore, sparking curiosity and guesses among both locals and people from far away. However, it's important to remember that, despite these reports, there is no strong proof that UFOs or aliens have visited the Amazon rainforest. Often, these reports are based on what people say they saw, which can sometimes be mistaken, exaggerated, or influenced by local beliefs. In many cases, what people think are UFOs might be natural events, such as strange weather conditions, unusual atmospheric effects, or even military activities. The thick and remote nature of the rainforest makes it easy for myths and stories to spread and grow. While the Amazon rainforest is undoubtedly a place full of mystery and wonder, it's wise to be skeptical about UFO sightings and alien encounters until there is real, solid evidence. For now, these stories add to the interesting collection of tales about the rainforest, but they should be considered guesses rather than confirmed facts. Number 18, plastic-eating fungus. Pesalotiopsis microspora, a fungus discovered in the Amazon rainforest by Yale University student Priya Anand, shows great promise in tackling the global issue of plastic pollution. Priya Anand's research involves studying nearly 60 different fungal samples, and one in particular stood out due to its remarkable ability to survive and grow in environments with very low or no oxygen. This special trait could make Pesalotiopsis microspore an effective tool for dealing with plastic waste, especially in areas like the oceans where oxygen is scarce. This fungus has the potential to break down plastic materials, which are a significant cause of environmental pollution. Although research on this fungus's use for degrading plastic is still in its early stages, scientists are hopeful that it could offer a much-needed solution to one of the world's biggest environmental problems. It's important to note that using Pesalotiopsis microspora to break down plastic waste does not have any negative effects on people who have had plastic surgery. The fungus is intended solely for decomposing plastic waste in the environment and does not affect medical procedures or human health directly. Number 17, the Hamza River. The Amazon basin is one of the biggest and most fascinating river systems in the world. Located in South America, it covers an area of over 7 million square kilometers. Impressive, to say the least. However, recent findings reveal that we've only known part of the story until now. Scientists from Brazil have made an astonishing discovery: a new river hidden underground beneath the Amazon River. This hidden river, named the Rio Hamza after the research team's leader who uncovered it, is about 4 kilometers below the Amazon. Remarkably, it seems to be as long as the Amazon, but much wider. Both rivers flow from west to east and stretch approximately 6,000 kilometers. Yet the Hamza is between 200 and 400 kilometers wide, making it much wider than the Amazon, which ranges from just 1 to 100 kilometers in width. To give you an idea, the Hamza is about 3 times wider than the entire country of Portugal. Despite its width, the Hamza flows much slower than the Amazon. The Amazon River moves rapidly, carrying about 133 cubic meters of water every second, at speeds reaching up to 5 meters per second. In contrast, the underground Rio Hamza's flow rate is around 3,900 square meters per second. If it weren't underground, you might even be able to paddle along it. Number 16. Zombie frogs. In 2018, scientists made a worrying discovery in the Amazon rainforest when they found frogs infected with a virus called RAV virus. This virus has a particularly alarming effect on the frogs, causing them to become weak and lose control over their movements, almost like they're acting like zombies. The presence of the RAV virus among the frogs has caused concern among scientists and conservationists because it's not just a problem for the individual frogs. It could also affect the entire ecosystem. Frogs are crucial to keeping balance in the environment. They help control insect populations and are an important food source for many predators. When the RAV virus affects frogs, it disrupts this balance. Moreover, the link between deforestation and the spread of the RAV virus highlights the complex relationship between changes in the environment and the outbreaks of diseases. Deforestation involves clearing large areas of rainforest for farming, logging, or other uses. This destruction disrupts the natural homes of wildlife and increases their stress levels. When animals are stressed, their immune systems weaken, making them more vulnerable to diseases like RAV virus. Additionally, deforestation often leads to more contact between wildlife and humans, which can help diseases jump from animals to people, a process known as zoonotic spillover. To prevent the spread of diseases like the RAV virus and protect the diverse life of the Amazon rainforest, it is crucial to fight against deforestation and support sustainable land use practices. Keeping this vital ecosystem intact is essential not only for the well-being of its inhabitants, but also for maintaining global environmental balance. Number 15. The monkey brush. When people think of the mysterious world of the Amazon rainforest, they often picture unusual plants and animals. One interesting example is the monkey brush vine. This plant can grow on its own or attach itself to other plants and trees as a parasite. It thrives along the Caballado River, either high up in the trees or low on the ground, often wrapping around inga trees. The monkey brush vine is especially eye-catching when it's in bloom. Its bright yellow and red flowers stand out against the mostly green surroundings and are even used to decorate indoor spaces. When the flowers first open, they look like a monkey brush, with the buds slowly unfolding. The leaves of the monkey brush vine are dark green and come in different shapes, such as oval, round, palmate, kidney, or heart-shaped, with uneven edges. They are arranged in pairs along the stem. Some varieties have sticky leaves, while a specific type called Mimulus Wesley has tiny hairs on its leaves that trap insects. This plant is part of a group known as partially carnivorous plants, meaning it catches insects as well as makes its food through photosynthesis. In addition to its unique features, the monkey brush vine has practical uses. Native people have historically used its roots and flowers to treat cuts and burns because the plant contains natural compounds that fight bacteria and prevent infections. Number 14. Jaguars. Jaguars are the only large wild cats native to the Americas and are the third largest cats in the world after tigers and lions. They look like leopards, which are found in Africa and Asia, but jaguars have a more varied pattern of spots, often with a dot in the middle. In many ancient South American cultures, jaguars were worshipped as gods, and their image can be seen in the art and artifacts from these cultures across their range. It's easy to see why jaguars are so admired. They're truly impressive animals. Unlike many other big cats, jaguars are not afraid of water. They are strong swimmers and hunt aquatic creatures like fish, turtles, and even caimans. They use their powerful jaws to crush the skulls of their prey, showing just how formidable they are. Jaguars also hunt land animals like deer, peccaries, capybaras, and more. They prefer to stalk these animals at night and are known for their ability to kill with a single bite to the head. Unfortunately, jaguars face serious threats from habitat destruction and illegal hunting. In South and Central America, forests are being cut down quickly, leaving jaguars with fewer places to live. Poaching is also a growing problem, as people hunt jaguars for their skins and increasingly for their teeth and bones, which are sold illegally to markets in China. It's a shame that these magnificent creatures are endangered by such exploitation. Number 13. Large network of ancient villages. Archaeologists have recently uncovered an amazing discovery in the Amazon rainforest. They've found a large network of ancient villages that were designed in a way similar to how planets are arranged in a galaxy. From a helicopter flying over the Brazilian rainforest, researchers used high-tech lasers to reveal a complex system of round and square villages that date back to between the 14th century and the 18th century. These villages had been hidden for centuries. The high-tech lasers, almost like something out of a James Bond movie, helped uncover these forgotten settlements. The villages were arranged with long mound-like structures surrounding a central plaza, similar to the hands of a clock. From above, these mounds resemble the rays of the sun, which is why they're called soas, a Portuguese word meaning suns. In the past 2 decades, scientists have discovered that the southern part of the rainforest was home to various cultures who expertly shaped the land long before Europeans arrived. Over the last 10 years, they've found several of these mound villages. Some are circular, others rectangular, and they are connected by roads. The LiDAR and satellite data revealed 25 circular mound villages and 11 rectangular ones. 15 villages were too damaged to be classified clearly. Number 12. The Boiling River. The Shanai-Timpishka River, a fascinating and mysterious river on the Peruvian side of the rainforest, is famous for its incredibly hot water, which can reach temperatures over 93 degrees Celsius. This intense heat makes the river extremely dangerous. Any creature that falls into it faces a deadly threat. When near the river, it's crucial to be extremely careful to avoid a potentially deadly encounter. Legend has it that the river comes from a giant rock shaped like a snake and is said to be the home of a respected snake spirit known as Yakumama, or Mother of the Waters. According to local indigenous tribes, this serpent spirit is believed to be the source of the river's scalding heat. The Shanai-Timpishka River stretches about 5.5 miles in length. Its most intense heat is found in the last 4 miles of its journey. The river is as wide as a standard 2-lane road at its broadest point, which measures around 80 feet across, and it reaches a depth of 16 feet at its deepest part. While local people have known about this boiling river for generations, scientists have only recently begun investigating the reason behind its extreme temperature. Despite various theories, the exact cause of the river's intense heat remains a mystery. Number 11. Giant spiders. The Amazon rainforest is home to many amazing creatures, and one of the most incredible is the Goliath bird eater. As its name suggests, this spider is so large that it can catch and eat birds. It's known as the heaviest tarantula in the world, with a body length of about 13 centimeters, making it much bigger than most other spiders, which seem tiny in comparison. Luckily for people, the Goliath bird eater isn't dangerous to us. It doesn't actively threaten humans. However, it has an interesting way of protecting itself. If it feels threatened, it can release its itchy, prickly hairs. These hairs can cause skin irritation and discomfort that might last for a few days if they come into contact with human skin. Despite its fearsome size and appearance, the Goliath bird eater mostly eats insects, small rodents, and other small animals. It doesn't often go after birds, even though its name might suggest otherwise. The presence of such a unique spider in the Amazon rainforest highlights the incredible variety of life in this vast and diverse ecosystem, where even the most unusual creatures have their place. Number 10. Cock of the Rock. The cock of the rock, also known as Rupicola peruvianus, is one of the most striking and beautiful birds in the Amazon rainforest. This bird is known for its clear appearance. The males have bright orange feathers, while the females have more subdued, softer colors. Due to its unique look, it's considered one of the most unusual birds in the Amazon and is even recognized as Peru's national bird. The male cock of the rocks has an interesting mating strategy. They don't help with building nests or raising the young. Instead, they focus all their energy on performing a complex and dazzling display to show off their stunning feathers. Males gather in specific areas called leks to compete with each other, trying to attract females with their impressive performances. These displays are quite a sight, involving a variety of actions such as bowing, jumping, flapping their wings, and making different noises like grunts and squawks. The males can be easily startled, which makes it difficult for humans to observe them closely. Research has shown that the display activity of these birds is influenced by light levels. They perform similar displays in the morning and afternoon, regardless of the brightness. Additionally, males sometimes engage in confrontational displays with each other at the lek, further increasing the competition. As a female approaches, the males become even more agitated, turning the display into a noisy and colorful show. Number 9. The giant river otters. The giant river otter is one of the largest members of the weasel family. These big predators can grow up to 5 to 6 feet long. Unlike most weasels, which are solitary, giant river otters are very social animals. They live in groups that can have as many as 8 members. One interesting thing about giant river otters is their fearless nature. They're not afraid of humans and can even take on animals like caimans and jaguars if the situation calls for it. These otters aren't just cute water creatures. They are tough and formidable. Living in their territory is challenging, even for other predators like caimans. In the 1950s and 60s, giant river otters were almost driven to extinction because people wanted their soft fur. Since then, things have only gotten worse. The destruction of the Amazon rainforest has significantly reduced their habitat. Today, there are probably only a few thousand left in the wild, and breeding them in captivity is difficult. Some countries are working hard to protect these otters. Peru and Guyana are making significant efforts, but the situation is dire in Brazil, Bolivia, and Venezuela, where more than 80% of their traditional habitat has been lost. Number 8. The holadera. Like many fascinating animals in the rainforest, the holadera is both interesting and mysterious. This huge river dolphin, the biggest of its kind, is known for being both impressive and controversial. One of its most noticeable traits is its color change. As they get older, adult males of this species turn a bright pink. Scientists aren't completely sure why this happens, but some think it might be related to scar tissue from playing, swimming, or even fighting with other animals. Imagine how difficult it must be for these dolphins to move around while dealing with natural predators like snakes and eels. The holadera is known by several names. It's called the holadera, the razorback dolphin, and sometimes even the sawtooth dolphin. While we don't know for sure why the first 2 names were chosen, the last name fits the dolphin's look well. Its dorsal fins are notched like a saw, which makes it different from other dolphins. What makes the holadera even more interesting is its unique melon. All Amazon dolphins have this melon, which is a tissue-filled organ on top of their heads. This melon acts as a kind of natural sonar device. Although scientists are still figuring out exactly how it works, they believe it helps the dolphins use echolocation. By focusing on sound waves, the dolphins can communicate with each other and detect their surroundings. The holadera was first seen by the well-known biologist Jeremy Wade in 1993, while he was trying to photograph a different animal. It took several tries, but he eventually managed to capture not 1, but 2 images of this elusive creature. Spotting a holadera can be quite a challenge, especially if you're exploring the dense Amazon jungle. Number 7. Bodies of lost explorers. The Amazon rainforest, with its thick plants, tough ground, and far-off places, has always been a setting for many mysterious and sad stories of explorers who went missing. One such a story is the puzzling case of American explorers John Hemming and Timothy Savage. Their bodies were found in 2002 under strange circumstances. Hemming and Savage had traveled deep into the heart of the Amazon, driven by their desire for adventure and discovery. They were drawn to the untouched beauty of the rainforest and its unexplored areas. However, their journey ended in tragedy as they met their deaths somewhere within the tangled forest. The exact details of how they died remain a mystery, leaving many unanswered questions that continue to intrigue and puzzle both investigators and explorers. Despite thorough investigations, no clear answers have emerged about how Hemming and Savage died. The Amazon's harsh ground and the challenges of navigating its vastness have claimed the lives of even the most experienced adventurers. While some deaths are due to natural dangers, such as encounters with wildlife or harsh conditions, others remain shrouded in mystery, as if the jungle itself is hiding its secrets. Number 6. The pink dolphin. One of the most interesting animals in the Amazon River is the pink dolphin. This amazing creature is not only known for its impressive size, which can be bigger than a human, but also for the intriguing stories about it. These dolphins capture the imagination with their mystery and charm. One of the most captivating tales about pink dolphins is that they have the magical power to turn into handsome men at night. According to the story, when they disguise themselves as men, these dolphins can attract and mesmerize young women. But when the sun comes up, they are said to turn back into dolphins. While the origins of this story are not entirely clear, it adds a sense of wonder and appeal to these already special animals. In reality, it's hard to imagine a pink dolphin taking part in such mythical events. These dolphins are known for their gentle and curious nature, making them a source of fascination for both locals and visitors to the Amazon. As for their unique pink color, scientists are still studying why they have this special hue. One theory suggests that the pink color might come from blood vessels close to the surface of their skin. However, the exact reason for their pink color is still being researched. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. Deep in the heart of the Amazon rainforest, a team of scientists came across an old vine-covered ruin. As they carefully dug up the site, they found a group of strange, glowing stones marked with puzzling symbols. The stones, although appearing inactive, started to hum with a soft, rhythmic vibration as night fell. Dr. Elena Morales, the team's lead researcher, noticed that the vibrations matched the distant roar of a hidden, nighttime predator. The hum grew louder, echoing through the trees. The air grew colder, and the shadows seemed to twist unnaturally. When the team finally figured out the symbols, they uncovered a frightening message. Awakened by the ancients, hunger remains. Suddenly the ground shook, and a huge, shadowy figure appeared from the undergrowth, its eyes glowing with an eerie light. The once forgotten guardian of the ruin had been awakened. As the team ran in fear, they realized that the ruins had been a prison, one that should never have been disturbed. The Amazon's dark secret was now unleashed, and their escape was only the beginning of a terrifying fight for survival. What other secrets might lie hidden in the depths of the Amazon? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section. Number 5. The peanut head bug. The peanut head bug is a truly fascinating creature that's hard to overlook because of its unusual look. Its head is shaped just like a peanut, which isn't just a quirky feature, but a clever disguise that helps protect it from predators in its natural environment. But that's not all that makes this bug interesting. When threatened, the peanut head bug can release a stinky substance to deter attackers. This unpleasant smell acts as a defense mechanism, adding to the bug's impressive survival skills. In addition to its disguise and smell defense, the peanut head bug is a master of blending in. It comes in various colors that help it blend into its surroundings, making it nearly invisible to other animals. The bug also has large fake eyes on its wings that make it look like a much bigger and scarier insect. This trick helps scare off potential threats. At night, the peanut head bug can even glow, adding a touch of luminosity to its already intriguing features. Despite its strange appearance, this bug plays a crucial role in its ecosystem by pollinating plants, which helps them grow and flourish. Number 4. Walking palm. Imagine a tree that can move around. There's a real-life tree in the remote parts of the Ecuadorian jungle that does something quite extraordinary. This tree, known as the Socratea exoriza, can walk thanks to its unique aerial roots. As the ground around the tree erodes, the tree grows new, longer roots that reach out to find more stable soil, sometimes moving as far as 65 feet away. These new roots anchor into the ground, and the old roots eventually become useless and are left hanging in the air. This way, the tree can shift its position to a better location with more nutrients or sunlight. Although some scientists debate whether the tree truly walks, others, including paleobiologists, claim to have observed this incredible movement. The tree only moves when it needs to, not all the time, which makes it even more fascinating. Nature is full of surprises, and this amazing tree is just one example of the wonders hidden in the dense Amazon rainforest. Number 3, the Lost City. This lost city, found in 2018, is an amazing discovery that shows the rich and ancient history of the Amazon rainforest and its native people. Estimated to be over 1,000 years old, this old city provides valuable insights into the advanced cultures that thrived in the thick jungle long before European colonists arrived. Believed to have been started by the Kulina tribe, the lost city of Zu shows the impressive culture and civilization of its people. The Kulina people, like many other native groups in the Amazon, built complex societies with advanced social structures, farming and trade networks. The ruins of the city show their building skills, with evidence of carefully designed structures, plazas, and ceremonial sites. The discovery of the zoo has not only shed light on the history of the Amazon, but also challenged previous beliefs that these rainforests were sparsely populated or inhabited by primitive societies. Instead, it shows that the native peoples of the Amazon had the knowledge and skills to thrive in this tough environment and create lasting legacies. The archaeological findings in the zoo, including pottery, tools, and other artifacts, are crucial for reconstructing the history of the region and understanding the complex cultural interactions that occurred in the Amazon. Number 2, singing and bleeding trees. Deep within the vast stretch of the Amazon rainforest, nature shows some of its most interesting and mysterious wonders. Among these unique sights are trees that seem to sing and bleed red sap, each giving a fascinating look into the complexity of the rainforest plants. The singing trees of the Amazon are a captivating natural marvel. This happens when the branches or leaves of certain tree types rub together as they sway in the wind. As the wind moves through the thick canopy, it sets these trees into a harmonious, almost musical vibration, creating a mesmerizing and otherworldly singing sound. Just as fascinating are the trees that bleed red sap. This feature is believed to act as a defense against insects. The red sap, often rich in chemicals and compounds, may deter insects from feeding on or infesting the tree. This natural deterrent protects the tree from potential harm, showcasing the remarkable ways in which trees adapt to the challenges posed by their environment. Both of these natural occurrences highlight the extraordinary nature of the Amazon rainforest, where even the trees themselves possess unique qualities that capture the imagination of scientists, explorers, and nature lovers. This vibrant and intricate ecosystem continues to reveal secrets and surprises, showcasing the complex web of life that thrives within its lush green depths. Number 1, the geoglyphs. Another intriguing find by scientists was the discovery of geoglyphs, or large artistic designs, using satellite technology. Geoglyphs are made by arranging or moving objects like stones or earth in a landscape to create patterns that stand out from the natural surroundings. These artistic creations are carefully planned and executed by artists or groups, forming designs such as lines or shapes that are visible from above. In Brazil's Emerald state, researchers have found these geoglyphs, which are thought to have been used for ceremonial purposes, though their exact function remains unclear. By using satellite images, a team of researchers mapped out the locations of 24 suspected geoglyphs and then visited these sites in person. They confirmed that all 24 were indeed geoglyphs. In total, the researchers identified 81 geoglyphs and estimate that around 1,300 of these structures might be scattered throughout the southern Amazon region. The study also uncovered an extensive network of causeways that connected up to 500 villages, suggesting a complex system dating back to 1250. Although the geoglyphs are often spaced far apart, it seems that people living in this region share similar lifestyles. This has led scientists to believe that the geoglyphs might have formed a continuous chain stretching about 1,100 miles long. Researchers think that these geoglyphs were likely built during dry periods when clearing the land was easier. Which of these shocking discoveries did you find the most interesting? Let us know your answer in the comments section.